world, Dave here, you may call me mowdownjoe. Welcome back to Let's Play Penny Arcades on Rainslick, Precipice of Darkness 3! Oh dear god, that title's way too long. And we got a lot of dangerous enemies to go through in this cave, starting with this giant spider right here. These guys can slow you down, so you might want to get in the first... might want to beat them to the pass first. They reach fire, light them up, and I don't know, there's really nothing fancy to say. Like I said though, they love to spam slow. Make sure it's probably be a good idea to go ahead and just slow them down as well, just that way things kind of, I don't know, even out, to say the least. Slow is obviously not fun, so just this guy though, not too difficult. We can take him out with what we've got available to us. So just let loose, and you should come out relatively fine. Just keep lighting him on fire, and eventually he'll go down. Hell, if you want to, you can have Gabe use flaming fists and just punch him repeatedly, and that's effective as well. That's pretty effective, I'd say. But yeah, this battle might take you by surprise the first time, but it shouldn't be too hard. That said, there is another giant spider that you might have to worry about. I'm probably not going to show that battle because it's not too different. Because it's not that different. No enemies that we haven't already that you probably won't see by that time, but it's a little more difficult. Just to say, just because there aren't two spiders. There's just more enemies. Yeah, not too hard of a fight. Just work with care, and you should be fine. And interrupt as necessary. Probably should have interrupted him there. Probably. Yeah, well, mistakes get made. But I think we got this guy on the ropes. We should finish him off with the next wave of attacks here. Fireball. What? Why? Yeah, I guess Dark Surge would work as well. Actually, yeah, Dark Surge does more damage. So, just out of the pure fact of how much damage, just because of the fact that it... Yeah. Okay, so next wave. But yeah, this guy's not as hard as the Deep Crow at least, but he is relatively annoying with his slows. He can get that on... He does sometimes. If the AI roulette doesn't work in your favor, he probably will throw that on multiple party members, and that'll be annoying, to say the least. Yeah, right, that's not fair. Ooh! And Cordwander gets Mega Polish there, which interrupts everyone, on every enemy that you fight. That's something nice. And we got ogres here, and gremlins aren't too annoying. We've dealt with them 1,000 times before. In fact, I think we could probably one-shot him with a basic attack. So, with Gabe's new multi-targeting prowess on his basic attack there, let's go ahead and do that. The ogres aren't too difficult. They're weak to earth attacks, though, to earth magic, so just go ahead. So you can probably just break them in half with that. But other than that, they're really nothing fancy that you have to worry about. Just go at it with your earth attacks and what have you. They're not too strong. They're actually pretty much just dumb brutes, and you can probably just get away with doing your normal routine on them. And yeah, by the way, now that if you've done what I have and put the forky on Gabe, yeah, Berserk becomes kind of useless just because of the fact that it doesn't deal that much more damage than a regular physical attack, and actually costs 2 MP, so why bother with it anymore? It has been made obsolete. But thankfully, and we should finish off this over here with no trouble. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the ogres that are weak to earth. Anyway, after that fight, nothing really fancy happened there, but anyway, in this chest over here, come on, yeah, knitters. If I assume correctly, these things will give you like a passive regeneration ability, which is nice, but I don't really want to remove any of this stuff that we currently have to use it. I mean, our current setup's pretty good, outside of maybe the Ignet Signet. Anyway, oh yeah, here's the orcs. Orcs are a pain, just because of the fact that they can buff the attack power of everyone that happens to be fighting alongside of them. Take them out first. They are weak to earth magic as well, so just go hog wild with it. And Mega Polish is just too good, though, I must say. So yeah, just waylay into with whatever with the best skills that you happen to have there. Yeah, look at that. With interrupting multiple enemies is just way too strong. Seriously, how'd that get through? But yeah, this guy, nothing we can't handle. Just let loose with your best multi-targeting abilities. The orcs are pretty resistant to physical attacks, but so just mostly use earth magic against them. You should come out all right. So other than that, really, yeah, that strength up is what really bugs me the most about these orcs. So, but yeah, just physical attacks, really, mostly what you need to know. Earth magic, use bury or whatever earth magic have you on the orcs. Apparently, it's also pretty effective against weirdos. I had not known that up until this point, I believe. But yeah, these guys should be relatively harmless. Just although there will be some. Yeah, Kickstart is actually not a bad skill. It's actually better than full auto for some weird reason. Even though they're both physical based, whatever. But yeah, I think this battle should be relatively simple. Just take them out with whatever. Yeah, just entomb the orc would probably have been the smarter play there. But yeah, so those guys are pretty resistant to physical attacks. But thankfully they aren't that, thankfully magic just goes right through them. Too bad we can't say that about every enemy. And I don't get why I keep hearing like a chest opening sound in random spaces. Anyway, here we have Steve. Yes, Steve. Steve is, he's pretty resistant to pretty much all magic, so just go at him with your physical attacks. You'll come out relatively fine. Since he's just one big guy, you can probably just get away with slowing him. He is very annoying, if only for the fact that he likes to use a spell that likes to poison all people and has an attack that hits everyone with untyped damage. He also randomly throws out physical attacks for no apparent reason whatsoever. But yeah, this guy's a relatively pain in the butt. Sorry, Steve, but we'll be dealing with these guys eventually. You know, I had a random thought recently, but I think it mostly just brought on by all the damn Doctor Who references I've been making throughout this. But why has no one actually made a decent sci-fi RPG? I mean, yeah, there's Phantasy Star, but outside of that, I mean, in Mass Effect, but outside of that, it's like seems relatively rare, I guess. I don't know why I thought of that. But yeah, these guys. Steve's a tough customer if you're not using your physical attacks against him, but he should go through relatively. He should be relatively quick to chop down with a good bevy of physical attacks, and of course interrupt him every time he gets a chance to act, because Bastard really doesn't. The Bastard is hits hard with his acid. In fact, he is probably one of the larger pains in the butt that I wouldn't have to deal with, I'll say that much. But he's other than that, nothing too special. It's only too bad that yeah, that's that big acid spew that he does. So it's not that bad, but he can really pile it on if you're not too careful. And it's not like we don't have anything that heals everyone, you know, because we lost Aunt Claire. right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, breakfast though is a nice skill. Gotta give. But yeah, there's really nothing fancy to do with this battle. Although he's hardy. He's a hardy boy, but he really doesn't have anything that makes him particularly dangerous. Just go at it with your best physical attacks or whatever have you. Might even be a good chance to actually use focus fire. Not like I'd ever eat. That's not something I'd normally make good use of. Does good damage though, considering Tycho's weak physical attack, but yeah, if only. Too bad Jim just doesn't have enough of them, but the main reason I normally have Jim only use like the Velociraptor transformation if I'm gonna be having him do any Dinosaurs or stuff, because, well, he's not really that capable. I mean, that was Chomp's supposed to be a heavy attack, and that's all it did? Whatever. Anyway, got some nice skills out of that. Noir, Guide Resty, Wallop, Entomb. That's a nice bevy. He only knows war. Attacking is all he knows. That's the only way he can communicate with the outside world. But yeah, anyway, it's just got a bunch of skills that are damn nice, to say the least. Wallop's just a brute punch made stronger, so, you know, it does a lot more damage now. About as much as Break Fist, but it's cheaper, but without the defense debuffs, But Guide Resty was just finally a heal all for Tycho there. Also Revive all, so if if shit really hits the fan. But 4 MP to heal everyone. That's a lot of skip turns, or at the very least a lot of doomsaying with the prophecies and whatnot from Apocalypse. But yeah, and Noir stuns, which is, I actually found out recording this video, that means like the enemy does not move for a certain amount of time. I mean, he does not move on the action bar at all, which is crazy. Anyway, we got an Underworm to deal with, as well as some Doofuses. The Doofuses are resistant to physical attacks, as you would guess by the fact they're made of gas. And Underworm is weak to ice, but of course, Orcs probably priority number 1 because of the fact that they can buff the attack of everyone in play. So just yeah, good old Mega Polish. Just making sure that we always get the upper hand. But yeah, the Doofuses are annoying mostly because of the fact they can inflict poison on your entire party, but they aren't. But beyond that, they're nothing too severe. So it's just but you could probably take them out with just whatever ice attacks that you have up to your skill, up your sleeve. Hell, I think they're actually weak to ice, so you could probably blizzard them into submission. Yeah, Poison Cloud's pretty much the most annoying thing out of them, so. Okay, so they aren't weak to ice. I really need to take better notes. But yeah, these guys, nothing outside of the Underworm isn't anything special. It's just really, you have to really watch out for the Orcs. They're the trouble spot here. Take the Orcs out as quick as you can, and outside of that, you should be relatively fine for the most part. Just but yeah, this is not a hard battle at all. The Doofuses are annoying just because of the fact they can poison your entire party, but if they get that off, don't even bother with them. They really can't do much else. Their physical attacks are kind of weak. The Orcs are the major trouble spot, and just ice them every chance you get, and you'll come out fine. Ice and Decompressor are probably your best bets, honestly, I always find it funny when they happen to just go ahead and, even though that Pinch Max still does so much damage, even after being resisted by their high physical defense. So, Pinch Max is just too good. Yeah, I got him. Ooh, and happened to learn. And Apocalypse happened to learn Locusts there. I actually kind of realized that the Fire and Brimstone and Locusts and Ice and Hailstones, those are actually the damage spells. I feel stupid not noticing that. Fire All is really just kind of very vague to me. I don't know. But yeah, that's about the end of the cave, so now it's only on... Now, next up, Evil Town. So what will we find there? Well, we'll find out next time. Until then, I'm Dave. Remember to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Take care, everybody.